Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube listeners and followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing catching up on readings and seeing what the universe has for us for this upcoming couple months, for this upcoming quarter. A quarter did begin, or this new year quarter did begin in July. We're also halfway through the year and we have a lot to work through. Let's see what the universe has for us. Today we're going to start with this T tarot deck or oracle deck and see what kind of message we can get from the T magic modern witch deck. Okay. Ooh, we have a black T. We have grounding, strength, and expelling negativity. Do some of you begin your day with a black tea? Any kind of like just standard drink? This could be a black tea with milk. This could be milk tea. This could be in the culture of drinking milk teas, iced milk teas, things like that. Kind of getting into the form of grounding yourself. I did think of black tea today, so this is quite fitting already. I thought of black tea in a sense that it would give me a slight energy boost, like for a workout and taking it to the gym with me, whether it's iced or hot in the morning. So however this can fit for some of you, it comes with strength. So I thought it with my workout. So that's kind of fitting. Whatever kind of workout you do, having the strength to power through your 20-minute, 5-minute, 30-minute, whatever workout kind of grounds you. So this is a message I'm kind of getting, kind of just powering through something, grounding into something, strengthening yourself into something. This could be a beverage such as black tea, or just kind of thinking about black tea in the way of how it grounds you, how it can provide a little source of caffeine, but not an extreme source. So if some of you kind of take something during the day that you kind of need a little bit of energy for, a little bit of possibly a workout routine or kind of a second wind to handle some children or things like that. So something about strength and grounding that energy, or a sense of getting energy in some way that is kind of still grounded. It's not off the handle. So being careful with some sort of low-hanging fruit, some sort of drink that kind of provides a lot of energy, but you don't feel grounded. You kind of feel like you're bouncing off the walls. I'm seeing like a ping pong just kind of being thrown around, bounced off the walls, and you don't feel this like control over yourself. So something could really set you off. Your nervous system can really easily be triggered. Somebody could really kind of pull a string and like take the thread I'm seeing something becoming the thread. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on with our tarot deck, and we'll probably bring out one more T card with a question. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go with this card. We have the Sun, and this is for the recent past placement. So I feel like for some of you, something was definitely shown to you, some sort of download, some sort of message, something was shown to you in a very bright way. Something also guided you, possibly. You found some guidance in something in some way. This could even be with divination, your tarot reader, wherever you're from. Some sort of message really was provided for you. So if this is actually the reading where you're feeling it, but this is in your recent past. So something was definitely guided towards you. I feel like even if you're questioning it and you cannot even stop thinking about it, I feel like that is the message. That's the message that possibly you need more grounding with the topic, or you need to do a little bit more research, or you need to learn how to follow your intuition. Sometimes just too much information is just that, too much information. So following your intuition has really paid off in your recent past placement. Something throughout the year where you kind of followed your gut instinct, where things could have gone very haywire is also what I'm hearing. Things kind of were turned upside down in your world, but it was just kind of another place to ground yourself, or it's just kind of like a message. So nothing extreme had to happen. Nobody had to kind of dissolve friendships, relationships, things like that. It kind of just rewrote the script. It rewrote the dance for whatever you went through. So something definitely guided you through that time. So really listen for guidance and that message that your intuition worked, listening to your intuition. We're going to take something for your subconscious. Ooh, we have the High Priestess. Again, she's all about her intuition, some kind of gut feeling, something that you know deep down that you should be doing, you want to do, some sort of message. So I'm also hearing, don't let anybody make you feel crazy. If you feel like kind of going for something without doing the research, in a sense that it's healthy, you're not going to hurt anybody. So it's, if it's like kind of just starting the business and just taking off without kind of doing the research of what kind of product you might need or something like that, but just starting it already, I'm seeing it's your intuition, it's your download, it's meant for you to move fast. So I feel like some sort of message is coming for you and you have to move fast. I feel like if it came to you, it possibly came for 50 other people. And of course, there's plenty room for everybody. Everybody can succeed, but only certain people really move towards it. Only certain people move fast towards it, take what's theirs, take the message, make it happen. Okay, and for our near future, we have the Queen of Swords, so something very successful. A very successful time also in your personal relationships, in yourself, even just a very successful time where you kind of learn from yourself, you nurture yourself, and mentally. So with this black tea, I'm also seeing kind of nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Be careful with over consuming some sort of caffeinated or low hanging fruits of energy, like when it's food but it's actually franken food or ultra processed food, and we all like that. It's highly addictive, but being careful that if that's the only thing that you're being nourished with, being careful with how you're nourishing yourself and kind of reflecting the scales. If part of it is healthy and then just a little snack here and there, or just even like with the tea and the caffeine that I'm talking about, just possibly some of it's good caffeine and some of it can be kind of a fun iced coffee or Starbucks with friends type of caffeine, but being more nurturing towards yourself. I'm feeling like you're going to have a very big handle over yourself and your spirits, what you let in, what you give out, kind of even your nervous system. So if I'm kind of going off the deep end with some of you with nervous system, it's just how you show up to places, your magnetism, just you feeling good with yourself or feeling comfortable, feeling safe, and just behaving in a way that reflects on you and where people can magnetize towards you. We're going to take a card for the U placement. So what sort of message do we have for our dear listener in the U placement? Ooh, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a very beautiful reading. I'm loving what's on the table. I'm loving the Sun. I'm loving the Swords and the High Priestess. And now we have the Nine of Pentacles. So she's just full of bountiful. She's full of, again, I'm going to keep going with the nervous system, but if I had to expound on it in a very simple way, it's just kind of your magnetism, just kind of how your energy, how you're showing up. So your energy is healthy, your body is healthy, your spirit, your mind, everything is healthy to where, see how even the bird kind of lands on her and everything's attracting to her. So I feel like you're in a very good place right now. You're a very good compass point. Things are well watered all around you. So whatever gets in front of you, I feel like you can nurture it well. But the main part is from this reading also is what I'm getting is that money will magnetize to you. So if some of you are looking for money, looking for ways to make money, again, I talked about the idea, some sort of idea is probably coming to you and you have to move. I feel like you just have to go for it. If you're not hurting anybody, obviously, if you're not doing anything illegal, you have to move on it, because I feel like you're the one that will move and will find success on it. So I'm seeing a lot of channels opening for you where you're going to magnetize different money, different love prospects, just a bountiful life, a very fulfilled life, a very watered life. So a very well watered time in your life is now. So really enjoy it, ground yourself with it. I feel like even thinking your tea, thinking your morning ritual, thinking the time that you have to put these things into place. If some of you got an opportunity where you get to kind of think of yourself more recently, or you get to nourish yourself, or you get to nourish a business for yourself or your family or your little ones, or even pets also need us. So we're going to take a card for the environment. Ooh, I keep seeing this card. I'm going to go with this card. Oh, again, it's kind of also about giving back to your past. So thinking about your environment of where you possibly grew up. So something I feel very successful is coming for a lot of you. And I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to give back to something from the past. So this could even be your dear mother, your dear granny, an auntie, just somebody that you love, that you always remember having just these big eyes for you. I'm seeing they always looked at you with these big eyes, with these cherishing eyes that kind of really shaped a self-esteem in you, that you could do anything, wherever you're going, I feel like it's going to be very successful. And I feel like thinking back and reflecting on who helped you get there, even if they didn't give anything to you, but just kind of the eyes they gave you, the eyes of that you can do it, the confidence that they had in you, just kind of listening to you, supporting you, always seeing the best in you. I feel like this person could never see anything negative in you. I feel like they possibly are still in your life. So whoever this is, honoring them and giving back to them as well. We're going to take a card for your hopes and fears. I'm going to go ahead and go with your fears. So what could be holding you back in your fears? Ooh, choices, being blindsided, not having enough information is also, I'm hearing, kind of questioning. So I see that there's two different roads sometimes, and there's two different perspectives. And I feel like both perspectives are always in your mind. So it could be any topic, and there could be two perspectives, one that's very negative and one that's very positive. And I feel like this is possibly a fear that holds you back. Just knowing so much, having so many perspectives, also feeling like you don't know enough. Like, I don't know how to start a business. Well, sometimes you just have to do it. Sometimes you have to just start where you are. You have to take the first step. So I feel like that's a fear that possibly could hold you back. So just kind of taking that into account and not allowing it. We're going to take, ooh, okay, a part of you is going to have to go away. A part of you is going to have to die. So your old self dies to reemerge this new self. We have the death card, and this is for the overall reading. This is going to be for the outcome of the reading, and some part of you will have to fall away. So this means whoever is in your life now that you think is a big part of your life might fall away from you, because you're just going to become a different person. This is a very successful reading. A very successful person is what I'm seeing on the table, but I also see that people fall away. So with people on the ground, I feel like you're going to have to keep going, stay focused, and somebody may fall away. Somebody may not be with you at the end of this journey, at the end of this growth journey. They may be with you in some way, but not in the way that you think they will be. Okay, we're going to take one more T card and just see what kind of message we can draw from this card. We have Lemon Balm, attraction, friendship, and success. So taking that into consideration, possibly if any of these T's light you up, kind of engaging with them recently and thinking about this reading or playing this reading while you have them, speaking into these type of T's, thinking of the attraction, the friendship, and the success. This is kind of goes with our overall reading as well. And finally, we're going to take one message card. We have humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. So a reminder. And last, we are going to take some dice to do a reading from our Angels Number book. I am going to just draw 3 and read them top to bottom. So we have 124. And with 124, we're going to take from our Angels book. Okay, we have a review. Little moments matter. As you set goals in your life, know that with every thought, word, and subsequent action, you are creating it. Review your goals today and reflect on how the little moments in your daily life have power and influence over the creation of a larger picture. That's very fitting for today as well. So with that, my dear listeners, please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I do offer readings at the houseoftarot.etsy.com. I also have spells that I generate for you if you buy a manifestation spell from me, as well as a 5-question pendulum reading that I do same day or 24 hours delay, but I will get that to you ASAP. And right now I am offering pendulums. So I have a couple gold pendulums optional on my website at thehouseoftarot.etsy.com. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.